I think this ended up being like, like every other production I've done, even though in many ways it was like no other production I've ever done.
When I heard about this class, it seemed way more hands-on compared to some of the other classes in the college.
Jim and I have always believed in getting students real-world experience, and students in a classroom will just do the assignments. But if it's for a television show, they'll do a much bigger and better job for that TV show.
It really kind of just felt more like an internship or a small job.
The grade was important, it's how you pass your class, but what was really important is that you had to bring in like a quality piece every week so that they could actually use it. And if you didn't bring in a good piece, then they don't have anything to use.
This is a very professional environment, and this wasn't a project where you can just miss a deadline or miss an assignment. This isn't just for a grade. This is real client work. This is for the university.
It was kind of a two-part thing. The students were students taking a class with me, but the students were also my crew. I mean, I needed them to be real television producers, not students who were sort of working away slowly at some class project.
Just being a part of that and seeing how much work actually a show takes to put together from start to finish, it's just something I would have never realized in a class.
In a class, you can kind of, okay, well, try better next time. With this, we don't have that because it's going to be a professional product that's on TV. So we had to get them up to professional quality pretty quick. And I think they did a great job. I think that they understood that quickly, that this wasn't just another class assignment. This was something that was going to be a show. Anytime you do a project like this, you start to attach to the people that you're doing the stories about, because you spend so much time with them. And the nice thing is that it becomes a little bit more of a collaborative kind of environment, because instead of looking and seeing a camera, you look behind the camera and you see the person.
Once I got assigned Isaac, I really tried to develop a relationship with him, and even when I wasn't filming him, I would text him and see how he's doing.
I think those personal connections and those abilities for people to understand each other's landscape helped tell these stories in such a way that really did take us inside the student experience at MSU.
The most interesting thing about this project was seeing these different students every week. One week you'd be with an NCAA athlete, and the next week you'd be with a research scholar. And it kind of goes along with the title of this whole project, Inside Out, is that you get to go, us as cast or as crew members got to go outside of what we do and see what other people at MSU are doing.
In this case, I'm going to be watching a group of people whom I worked with, seeing something that they helped create and that they were a part of, and I'm going to get to see them watching that. So I think they're going to be watching this production, looking for the pieces of it that sort of belong to them, but then there are also going to be those moments, I think, where they're going to look around and realize that these people around them are also watching all the work that they did, and I think that's going to be a neat thing to see. They
started off pretty good. They started off as good student shooters, and throughout the class they became great professionals.
I'm really excited to see this project come together and really come full circle. The premiere is going to be great to see how all these student stories mix together and how all of our hard work is going to mix together into one awesome finished piece.